si Luna, sobrang lakas nito sa lane, guys. Of course, you guys know, with his lucent beam, lucent beam, di ba? Yes, lucent beam. Sobrang sakit
Radiant
nitong
team's
haras
turn to
coming
pick.
from etong si Luna nga against a Clockwork. So I believe medyo mahihirapan dito si Clockwork, but I've seen other teams does it, I've seen Ice, he doesn't even need to kill etong si Luna. He just need possibly pick off itong mga supports
10
ng
seconds
Virtus.Pro. Maybe
remaining.
he could get a lot from that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
5
Pero
seconds
ito,
remaining.
first two bans naman ng Team NP will be, first next two bans, not first, but
Reserve time.
susunod na bans nila, ayan, si Sniper, and then si Chen. On the side of first two Virtus.Pro naman, ang susunod na ban nila will be itong si Mirana, and then si Alchemist. Respect ban on this team because they know na ito nga, NP, they really like to draft itong si Alchemist. Looking at their
Dire team's
lineup,
turn
they
to
could
pick.
go like NP could go ito nga apat na hero na sobrang aggressive, and then they will go Alchemist for a safer na, or farmer, any farmer or whatever, right? So, respect ban coming from
10
Virtus.Pro.
seconds
They did
remaining.
their homework knowing that NP does this
5
draft
seconds
or
remaining.
pick etong si they really like this Alchemist on their side. Ito naman si Virtus.Pro. Sand King,
Radiant
etong third
team's
pick
turn to
nila,
pick.
knowing that, of course, aggression and then this laning phase of the game, they already have two melee support inside of NP, so it will be a great initiation, but Elder Titan will be the counter pick of NP, so good crowd control and possibly,
10 seconds remaining.
what do you call this, initiation on their side or pickups.
5
So,
seconds remaining.
um, medyo a little bit defensive coming from Team NP. They could possibly pull
Reserve
up
time.
etong Naga Siren ng NP, but we'll see how it goes. Um, tignan natin. There's
Dire
still a
team's
lot of
turn to
good
pick.
heroes, pero I believe they're gonna get really greedy. Not really greedy, but they're gonna get a really late game hero or a farmer hero coming from NP. We're looking at their draft, but we never know, guys. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Pero Rubik,
10 seconds remaining.
naman ang ipipick dito ni Virtus.Pro. Um,
5
counter
seconds
nila.
remaining.
There's a couple of good skills that he could steal. Possibly itong Spirit. Or if
Reserve
he's just
time.
that good, he could take itong hook ni Clockwork, which will be really great on the side of VP. But we'll see. Tignan natin kung paano gagalawin dito ni either Lil or si Solo itong mga supports na ito. Ayan. So, Team NP, they're still missing a hero. Their two core heroes, mid and carry. Tingnan natin. Who do they want to reveal on this draft? So, they got good hold, pero ito is Ben na. So, this will be an
Radiant team's
AoE
turn to ban.
hero is Ben on his side. So, I believe NP's plan is just, with Isben
Dire
just
team ban.
simply going in. He has etong backup defensive, defensive coming from disruption, and then offensive naman from Elder Titan. Also defensive din kasi when Isben excuse me, goes in,
10 seconds remaining.
pwedeng mag-stump dito si Elder Titan to
5 seconds
stabilize
remaining.
or to slow down a little bit yung pace ng game. So Ben could move more. Pero tignan
Reserve
natin how it
time.
goes, guys. Tignan natin. So this is gonna go a lot from execution coming from Team NP. But on Virtus.Pro naman, of course, medyo may execution din, knowing that there's a Sand King. Pero i-performance naman ni
Dire
Sand King
team's turn
kanina.
to
He
pick.
got a good farm, he got a good lane, he got his Blink Dagger on time. So of course, with those kind of stuff, of course, magta-transition. So a lot of positive, 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 and then like even though he like yung first engagement nila sa gitna, he got seen there, but they
10
didn't have any
seconds
mobility
remaining.
hero on their side. So of course he caught etong si Omni Knight, and then they burst him
5
right away.
seconds
So
remaining.
great stuff coming from VP with that engagement sa gitna kanina. That's why they took a heavy
Reserve
lead
time.
para sa NP. But Queen of
Radiant
Pain
team's
will
turn
be
to pick.
picked on the side of NP. I have never seen this draft. Like I've seen this like type of draft, but it doesn't transition to good
Oh no.
on what I
We've
see.
got a DC.
I don't know,
10
cause
seconds
Co-op
remaining.
is a before, guys. Of course, alam naman natin na Co-op is a
5
great
seconds
hero.
remaining.
Alam natin na he could go in and then burst with his scream. Pero sobrang
Reserve
dami ng
time.
nerf on Queen of Pain. That's why he almost never get picks etong sa any competitive game sa Dota. So I don't know how NP, anong pinakaplano nila dito. Of course, I hope that they do have a plan with this kind of drafts. But I mean, they did draft some safe heroes, some safe supports para makasabay siguro sa possible aggression coming from Isben and then Queen of Pain. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. Medyo Team NP needs a lot of execution para ma-pull off nila tong strat nila. On the side of Virtus.Pro naman, Ogre Martyr does stuff, Ignite, Bloodlust, that's the only stuff you gotta do, and then you just gotta pressure lane, and then compared to Shadow Demon, he gotta really position himself, and then Elder Titan, he gotta get a good stomp. Tapos naman on the side of Rubik, he just gotta get some good spells, do some cool spells, and then rotations, like easy stuff. But I feel like NP is like more off on the pressure. Pero tignan natin, hopefully NP could win itong laning phase of the game. Unlike no sa game 1, kaya medyo nahihirapan sila
Templar
with their Drow
Assassin.
strat and then Templar Assassin. So, a lot
Who
of
could turn away
physical
from this
damage
battle?
and also magic damage coming from VP. And then sa Team NP naman, physical. And, of course, Queen of Pain damage will be transitioned to pure damage later when he gets his Aghanim Scepter. So, ayan guys. Once again, this is Boston Major Group Stage B. And this is NP versus Virtus.Pro Game 2. With Virtus.Pro already leading this series. So, while they are locking in their points, guys. Once again, this is Ishi, your caster for today para sa Filipino stream natin para sa game na to. So, sa mga bago nanonood sa atin dyan, guys, hello, hello sa inyo. I hope everyone is having a great night, I believe. Gabi na sa Philippines. And then, great morning naman kung nasa US kayo. Hello, hello sa inyo dyan,
Prepare
guys.
for battle.
And then ito, sabi nga ni Kuya Nick, tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo.
Let's pause. I'm
VP,
sure they'll be
pakilala
back.
natin ang lineup nila real quick. On the side of Virtus.Pro, Solo on your Ogre Magi, Ramsey sa Luna, si Noah naman your Temporary
Great, they're
Assassin,
back.
Pasha on your Sand King, si Lil on your Rubik. On the side of NP naman guys, Eternal NB on your Queen of Pain, MSS on your Clockwork, si Rose naman on your Shadow Demon, Aoi on your Isven, and then si SVG naman on your Elder Titan. Medyo ma-reveal na yung smoke dito ni Rubik, but no, they're gonna go for it. They still wanna do this. But they're not gonna find anybody on the side of NP. They're just gonna be placing their wires. But I feel like NP knows what's up, what is happening. So they're simply backing up and going to the
30
safe side
seconds
of
to
the
battle.
map. So, ayan. Wala pa naman nangyayari. And NP, they didn't even try to contest because they know looking at 1v1, medyo mahihirapan talaga sila makipagsabayan dito sa aggression ng VP, knowing that they have a Luna, and they have an Ogre Magi, and they have a Rubik on their side compared to NP. What is a Shadow Demon gonna do really on the level 1 phase of the game? And also, Elder Titan, they just don't have much damage para i-contest itong top lane. But instead, they're just, gonna go their separate ways, just take the top rune, and then the other get the bounty rune, the bottom rune, easy peasy stuff. Ayan, niraplayan natin si Kuya Twitch Pinoy natin. Unfortunately, hindi siya makaka-join sa atin for this game 2 ng VP versus NP. Medyo na-delay yung shuttle niya. Pero ayan, na-resume na nga ang game natin, guys. Let's get back into our Dodo game. Ayan. So, Eternal Envy against itong si No One on your Templar Assassin. Looking at this matchup, of course, a little bit, just a little bit, in favoring Queen of Pain. Cause, actually, may nakita na akong madaming Templar Assassin players that beating itong si Queen of Pain on a 1v1 matchup. Pero like from previous patch, we've seen that Eternal Envy on a Queen of Pain really supposedly dominating this lane, but I've seen a lot of good TA players who could easily take down a Queen of Pain on the middle lane. Why? Because side blades hurts a lot. And then even though that Queen of Pain is a magical damage, Queen of Pain kind of relies on a right click damage, but he still, pero meron pa ring refraction dito si Templar Assassin para protektahan siya, di ba? Kanate, pabati naman at Ishi taga US po ko. Salamat. Kuya ate, I don't know which one, but what's up? Pero ito sa top lane left, but also itong nice stun coming from your AoE who will be taking the first blood. It will be Solo taking and securing the first blood, and then Ramsey will be the second one who will fall down, and then ito naman, they are not done, but they're gonna be fine. So I believe NP possibly thinking about this draft. They know that they don't have a lot of damage, but they use etong illusion ni Luna to do that damage for them. That's why they got somewhat damage or like more damage as a support coming from Shadow Demon. So that's really smart coming from their side. But unfortunately, he got yun nga nakapagtago-tago siya sa puno kaya hindi siya hindi nila napatay agad si Luna on that engagement, pero sa top they are not done. Si Aoi, he's getting really harassed and pressured. This is on top lane, which is VP is doing really great right now. And then sa bottom matchup naman, si Sand King doing a lot of farm on that, pero ito stun to stomp will connect on your solo Ogre Mage, but he's just way too tanky. Disruption, and this is gonna Ramsey getting really low, but he's gonna be fine on their side. Solo still doing some right click damage on the side of NP, but I didn't actually notice Rubik Snatch etong si Elder Titan sa top. So 2-1 na agad ang score natin, guys. First 5 kills, guys. I don't know if you guys bet, pero nauuna dito ang BP on their side.
Not for the likes of Doom.
On the middle matchup naman, medyo pantay yung yung last hits. It's just 10 and 8. Medyo hindi naman magkalayo yung last hits nila. So chill muna kayo dyan, guys. Ayan na. Another stamp will connect, and then a follow-up stamp from his Ben Stick will be used on Ramsey, but it's still not enough to save his life. So he will be going down again on the top lane. So VP, their aggression is actually turning on against them. So, yun lang on their side, of course. Pero napablink dito si Queen of Pain, and then he will get this courier on the side of VP with a bottle in it. So, Eternal Envy securing a kill and suicide on a tower. Nice stuff, because no one doesn't have a bottle for straight 2 minutes, guys. I believe. Ito nga, 2 minutes.
Middle tower isn't going to last long.
Nice stuff coming from Eternal Envy. That's really worth, I believe, on his side. Exchanging his skill pairs at top. Ito naman stomp. But there's gonna be a disruption, and Ramsey stun will connect on your Luna. And then ito napa-eclipse dito si Ramsey. But it doesn't matter because he will be going down. Si Aoi trying to find more. Si Solo. Solo still doing some right click damage. You're gonna be way too far, but he will take his bend before he goes down. And then they're not done. Eternal Envy might have blinked way too far. And then si Rubik hiding on the trees. And are you gonna have any place to hide? But no, Lil is just gonna do some right click damage before he goes down. There's a 3-for-1 hero. So nice rotation coming from Eternal Envy. So 4-5 ang score natin dito. So NP will secure itong first 5 kills nila, pero sa babab. Nice borrow, guys. From to beam. Dito namang si Luna sa baba, and that will secure a kill naman kay Clockwork. So, ayun, anong nangyayari? Bigay lang natin yung points nyo. So, NP, ang nakakuha ng first 5 kills. Ayan, pero sa top naman, si Eternal NB, wala namang follow-up damage on their side. Setup lang natin real quick. Yung, saan na ba yun? Ito, start natin. Ayan, who will win this game? A for NP, V for VP. Ayan. So guys, grabe yung harassment and then aggressiveness coming from both teams with this Eternal Envy rotating and putting a lot of pressure sa top. Grabe. transition and then force VP
Middle
to
is
just go bottom
missing.
lane because they know that, guys, we already lost this lane. We just gotta have to back off. And then with this happening, of course, Ramsey plus a TA might have to contest or mag-aagawan sila dito sa ancient farm, di ba? Because of course, both teams can take this ancient, I mean, both heroes can take this ancient stack. So tignan natin. Siguro kung if BP only won their top lane,
Blessings upon a
of course,
loyal
TA
warrior.
will secure etong ancient stack. But since medyo tagilid ang BP with a top lane, Luna has to come back with some kind of farm. Pero fortunately, on their side, on the side of BP, TA has really good farm, and then also Sand King did get a lot on against a Clockwork. Pero ito, BP rotating left from your left, but there's only two heroes. Barrow Strike will connect, plus hook on your MS. And tignan natin, stun on Pasha. Tignan natin on Sand King, he will be survived, but I don't think so. But ito naman si Rubik naman will TP it out habang nangyayari itong pagpatay kay Sand King. But that's really unfortunate on the side of NP. The only hero that they had farmed actually went down. Paano po mag-bet? Just simply type exclamation point, bet, and then A or B depending on who you wanna bet. So, A for NP, B for VP. Ayan. And then yung amount ng gusto mong i-bet.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Loki, shoutout sa'yo. What's up, what's up? How you been? Pero 5-6 ang score natin dito. Hindi naman siya Bombay, pero 5-6 ang score natin. In terms of net worth, nangunguna dito si TA. Pangalawa naman dito si Luna. Susunod naman si Isben. With everything that is happening, Luna still getting some decent farm. Pero eto, Eternal NB getting some right-click damage and then no one taking some tower damage naman on his side. Looking at this phase of the game, of course, VP hasn't completely lost their lane or whatever is happening on their side. Yes, they did lose itong aggressiveness sa top, but TA is actually really farm and getting a lot on his lane compared to Eternal Envy. Yes, he did some great rotation and then forced itong ang Duna to go bottom lane, but yun, he didn't really actually zone him out or punish him because he's still getting a lot of farm on his side. Pero ito, NP rotating bottom lane, but they will not find anything. But ito, Dire's Gun will use, and then alam nila, nagtatago dito ang heroes ng VP on the trees. So, tingnan natin. Medyo wala pa naman nangyayari. 8 minutes into the game tayo, guys. Chill lang muna. Sand King just farming his Blink Dagger on the meantime. He still have 1,300 gold to the bank. So, chill muna. Everybody just trying to get their core items bago sila mag-start, mag-rotate, and then transition to kills or even take towers on their side.
Dire's top tower is under
Pero
attack.
eto, Ramsey, that's a lot of stuff coming from your Ogre Magi. With the Bloodlust, it will be easily taken down, pero ipupull dito ni Ramsey ang creeps, I believe, para ang NP will be, ang A natin is NP, tas B, VP, pero I think pasara na rin yata yung bet natin eh. Yes, you only have 30 seconds left, guys. Ten minutes into the game tayo, guys. Pero, tignan nyo, guys. With everything that is happening with some great rotation coming from Eternal Envy, BP still coming up itong tatlong core nila in terms of farm and the net worth. So, grabe. And then Hook will connect on your Ogre Magic. Follow up on your Eternal Envy. Fireballs will be used on your Point of Pain, but he will be going down. It wouldn't matter. And then sa top lane naman si Pasha harassing this Shadow Demon, knowing that there's a 4 heroes on the bottom lane. So, ayan. And then NP rotating sa
Someone
baba and
better help Dyer's
possibly
middle tower.
trying to take itong T1 tower ng VP, but I believe that and BP want to contest this. Ito na nga,
Dyer's middle
napa-TP na nga
tower is
dito
under
si Sand King on
attack.
the bottom lane. But with that Elder Titan Spirit will be scouting. Ito Blink Dagger will connect two heroes on the side of NP. But ito na Lucent Beam will connect on Aoi. Nice cogs coming from MSS naman
Not much
TP.
good's happening
Now
to
dito si
Radiant's
is
bottom
venting na natin.
tower.
There's gonna be cancellation. Stop will connect two heroes. Nice cancellation. And then help from your Elder Titan. Grabe yung galawan dito on the side of
Thanks.
SVG. Nice performance on his side, preventing a
Looks
kill
like Dyer fortified their
sa team
structures.
niya. Grabe, ganda ng
Dyer's bottom
galawan. Great
tower
stuff.
is under
But
attack.
stun will be pick up on ito sa Eterna and Billy. Fire Blast will to ignite. Wala pa naman. MSS. Si Pasha, he doesn't have any mana to cast any of his skill. Pero ito Earth Splitter. Hook wouldn't connect. Eternal Epic got hit. And then Nicholas will be used Shadow Demon. And then Queen Open will go down. Pasha really low. But nice blink dash on the tower. Damage. Pero ito, si SBG naman ang hina-arise. Another cogs from your MSS. Tignan natin, is it gonna be more damage on their side? Solo just taking a lot of damage from the cogs. Ito na, pa-battery na dito si MSS. But
Dyer's top
nothing.
tower
Wala
has
na.
fallen.
Wala na ganong follow-up. But this is 3 heroes down. Grabe, sobrang ganda ng galawan dito ng VP. They're just doing a lot of damage with their magic, with Eclipse, and then Sand King didn't even have to commit his epicenter on his side, but still, they came up on top on that engagement sa baba. And
Radiant's
then,
middle tower shouldn't have
guys,
to take this
sobrang
abuse.
ganda ng galawan. Even though NP, they're trying their best, but VP, with just, straight up, their heroes. Pero ito si No One. Grabe yung damage. Queen of Pain putting up to almost 1/4 of his health. Grabe. If he weren't fast enough to respond on those kind of engagement, he would have been dead. Pero ito si MSS trying to scout this TA, but he's gonna be fine. Guys, this is 12 minutes into the game tayo. Let's do a quick item check. So, VP, Ogre Magi, meron na siyang Triangle Boots, some Stick, and then Ward. Si Templar, pero ito, Stun will connect on your Shadow Demon. Ito na napalucent bin. Defensive disruption, pero ito, he even used his purge just to get out, and then hook will connect on your MSS. Cogs will be follow up battery assault, but then yun naman, si Aoi was on the high ground to secure a kill. Sa Sand King, medyo sobrang tagal yung pagpatay nila kay Shadow Demon. That's why, it can NP had time to respond para sa gitna and save itong na-save si Shadow Demon on a kill coming from BP. So tuloy natin yung item check natin, guys. Si Templar Assassin, 2,000 gold in the bank and also a Desolator. Ito naman si Sand King naman, meron na siyang Blink Dagger dito. Also, possibly transitioning for another Yule Scepter. Ayan, napasmoke na dito si ang team NP, possibly trying to do a wrap around. Ayan na si Queen of Pain. He's not on the smoke though. Pero ito, there's 2 heroes mid. Tingnan natin, are they gonna find anybody? Pero BP, they might have know what's up kasi lahat sila, they're not showing up in the map. So NP does not know where to go. Pero ito, tignan natin. They're not gonna find anybody that's smoke fail coming from NP. Kalungkutan nga lang on their side. And then BP, great stuff, predicting a possible gank rotation coming from NP. So, grabe yung galawan dito ni BP. They're just so crisp. They just, they just predicted everything. They just executing and then outpicking. Pero ito si Solo will be, ito na purge and then shadows poison and even committed itong God's Strength ni Sven, but he will be left on your Rubik on the side of Lucent Bim will secure a kill kay Shadow Demon and Eclipse will be used, and then the next one will be Sven and also take itong si ET on his side. MSS is gonna be in trouble. There's even a TP committed on the T2 tower para lang dito kay MSS. Fire Blast, and then ito na to borrow strike MSS. I don't think you're gonna be getting out of alive on that jungle. So 4 heroes down already on the side of NP, and possible either a T1 tower, or they could even take Roshan with this TA Desolator. There you go. So 12-8 ang score natin, guys. So with NP just trying to, they're just trying to rotate, they're trying to do the best that they can to salvage this game, but
Radiant's
ito,
courier just got killed. Dire's
EA
bottom
just
tower is
investing
being
his
chipped
skills
away.
to
Dire's bottom
ito nga sa
tower is
courier
falling.
ng BP. Just trying to be annoying, just trying to delay some items coming from BP. When even no one on your TA gonna steal etong stacks ni Templar Assassin. So grabe yung galawan nito. So I believe hindi pa rin tayo natapos. Sa item check natin, si Rubik na tapos. Stamp. Ito, hook connect on your Templar Assassin. Napadas na rin dito si MSS and Earth Splitter. I believe it wouldn't connect, but si no one, he's really in trouble. And MSS, with the help of Queen of Pain, will secure a kill on your Templar
Radiant's
Assassin. So
top
that's
tower has looked
600
better.
gold swing on the side of NP. Great stuff. And I mean, 1400 kasi meron pang mga assist yun from the support. But he gave a lot of money to Eternal
Blessings
Envy
upon a
with that
loyal
kill. So
warrior.
good stuff. Nice pick off coming from NP. They're still trying to as the best as they can to get back in this Dota game, guys. Medyo mahirap, but they're trying. They're trying to play as a team. They're doing it. And then ito, Eternal
Radiant
and
have
be
fortified
transitioning
their
sa bottom
structures.
lane naman. And then once again,
Radiant's bottom
nakalimutan
tower
na
is
naman
under
natin yung
attack.
item check natin. Rubik already with a Blink Dagger and also an
Radiant's
Arcane
bottom
Boots.
tower's got
Si
problems.
Queen of Pain, meron siyang haste dito and an Oblivion Staff. Possibly going for a Malevolence. But Sand King finding and then connecting a Power Shark on Eternal End. But his team is just way too far. Pero ito, Ignite will connect on your SVG. But like what I said, his team is just way too far to follow up any more damage on the side of VP. But guys, in terms of net worth and experience, it's still VP is leading the way. Sobrang ahead sila with this what do you call this, with this farm. Kasi nga, looking at the map, guys, all T1 towers is already down on the side of NP. Pero ito, they are smoked up. Nakita nila ito si Awi on Isben, but they don't have any more follow-up. So, smoke revealed on Rubik, pero hindi pa nila nakita dito. Yun lang, nakita nila si Shadow Demon on the other side, on the shadows. On the Shadow Demon will be found
Dire's
in the
middle
shadows.
tower is under attack.
See what I did there? And then right away, there was transition etong sa Roshan pit. Guys, look at just look at my minimap though. Look at my minimap. There is two offensive wards coming from VP, so they know kung anong mga positioning dito ng NP, so they could easily take and then secure a kill on their side. And then solo, he will get a lot of damage from that Earth Splitter, but it wouldn't matter because Templar Assassin still got this Aegis of Immortal and also the gold on their side. So still good stuff. NP, how are they gonna come back? Cause looking at in terms of farm, sobrang na behind na rin sila dito. Queen of Pain just doesn't have anything. Look at his look at a TA middle versus a Queen of Pain middle. I mean, yes, it's great that he created a lot of pressure in lane, but he's just doing a lot. And then Pasha with his invisibility and borrow strike, and epicenter will be committed. Nice lift on your Lil on the Rubik, and then finally he will be going down. Another kill secured on the side of BP. I don't know how is he gonna come back. Like Queen of Pain, like what I said, I've seen teams draft this strat. I've seen teams draft this Queen of Pain. Yes, he was a great hero on the previous patch, but he got nerfed. And then ito naman si no one on the bottom lane. Easy peasy kill on the Elder Titan naman.
Dire's
Like what
bottom
I said,
tower needs some
like
help.
Queen of Pain was a great hero, but with all the nerf, there's just nothing that he can really do. Because once he blinks in, he's dead. She's just way too squishy. Pero and then they have like at least 3 disable and somewhat disable on the etong Lucent Beam ni Luna. But still, that's a lot of disable when Queen of Pain starts to blink in, diba? Because you
Dire's
really
middle
have to get
tower is
into
under
position
attack.
to cast your skills. So it's really hard on his side. And the all T1 tower is still standing on the side of BP. So everyone even the supports on the side of BP is just really poor. They don't have anything. So they are walking chooks to go on the side
Dire's bottom
on
tower is under
BP.
attack.
Every time makita sila ng mga support dito, easy peasy kill yan, guys.
Dire's bottom tower has
I mean, yes,
shattered
they
to
have
little
disruption
pieces.
and also stomp, but you gotta be quick on those hands, because if not, you're just gonna go down. And then ito, with the Roshan kills kanina sa baba, VP will transition ito naman sa middle T2 tower ng NP, but NP just heading to their jungle, trying to get as much as farm as possible because they know that VP does have Aegis of Immortal, and I don't think they will be contesting itong T2 tower nila sa gitna. Pero ito, they're still gather up. Medyo nag-worry sila because
Dire's
VP
middle tower just went down.
just stopped showing on the minimap. Pero ito, that damage coming from no one though. With plus, no one has
Radiant's
Yasha?
top tower is under attack.
Yes, he does have Yasha. Temper Assassin does have Yasha.
Dire's
So ito,
middle
T3
is
tower
under
already
attack.
down.
Dire's middle
And then
tower
this is
is
gonna be an
falling.
easy round. You don't have any more glyph of fortification on the side of
Radiant's
NP.
top deserves
Pero
just as
ito,
much help as
tignan
bottom.
natin, Spirit will be used. But no one, it wouldn't matter because he would just try to
Dire's
finish.
middle barracks
Stomp
have
wouldn't
fallen.
even connect on your Temper
We really
Assassin.
don't want to
Radiant's
lose
top
those
tower
things.
has looked
Radiant's
better.
top tower
So
has
easy peasy,
fallen.
ito na, stun, blink, kakala ko lang papasok dito si Awi. Pero instead, si Temper Assassin na pumasok, but there's no gonna be no follow-up damage. Nice stomp coming from ito na. Nice hook, but that epicenter will Pasha will turn the other way. Earth Splitter only connecting her solo. Awi blinked in, but there's no other hero that he could connect. Eclipse was also used on your Ramsey, and then Queen of Pain is just falling apart. So two heroes down on the side of NP, but that's a buyback on your Clockwork, and then VP, they're just simply backing off. They got what they came for. They got the racks, and they even got a Queen of Pain, plus a buyback on the Clockwork on their side. So that's really good stuff coming from VP. So 17-7 ang score natin, guys. I don't even know how they're gonna come back to this game, honestly. VP needs to throw heavily para makakomeback sila dito, or possibly ma-pick off nila si Temper Assassin is still squishy. She doesn't have BKB. Once na mawala dito tong refraction niya, he could die easily from NP. But we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. And then Temper Assassin even committing for a butterfly.
Radiant's
How are
middle
they gonna
tower
even
is
hit
under
their
attack.
skills? They only have
Dire's
what?
top
They only
tower is
have
under attack.
Queen of Pain as their magic damage. I mean, yung cleave dito ni Awi possibly could do damage.
They're beating on
Kasi
Dire's top
it doesn't
tower.
go through sa
Not
evasion
much
ng
good's happening to Radiant's
ng
bottom tower.
pangalan nito? Ng
Radiant's
butterfly.
bottom
Ayun,
tower
ng
is
butterfly.
no more.
So, yun.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But VP is just doing a great job positioning themselves para hindi sila makakuha ng 2-stun or 3-man stun on their side para kay Sven. Pero ito, disruption. Disruption pa nakuha dito ni Rubik. So that's really good stuff on his side. Ito na, another disruption naman kay Shadow Demon. But there's just way too many illusion coming from VP with ito ang Templar Assassin Manta. So ayan. And then tingin naman yan with those illusion putting itong T3 tower sa taas ng NP2 half of a health already. So eto na, guys, tignan natin, this might be a last fight coming from NP. Or kapag natalo pa sila dito, they might have to call GG because I don't know, this is gonna be either kapag hindi sila nag-call ng GG dito, it's just done. They could just go straight to T4 tower nila.
Dire's top
Pero
tower
ito,
has fallen.
they can't even do anything. Guys, look at this. They just can't, I mean, what are they gonna do? Honestly though, eto na, Fire Blast will connect, but but yun nga lang, napabling ito si Awi. But there was a defensive distraction coming from your Rubik. Eclipse was also using solo, he's really low. And then Barrow Strike will connect to 2 hero, ito na, and be blinking and finally killing an Ogre Magic, but it wouldn't matter because no one's securing 2 kills already with double kill and a triple kill on your TA. Barrow Strike on your Pasha. Awi just getting kited. There's way too much damage coming from VP. And napabuyback na rin dito si Shadow Demon. What are they gonna do? Ito na, Emmy blinking walking in and then silencing itong si Pasha. But nice stun move finally! And then Rampage! Another Rampage coming from VP. But this time, on your Templar Assassin, si Aoi, the last
Dire's
man
top barracks
standing.
have
I
been
don't know why
banged up.
NP is not yet calling GG Aoi. He's trying the best that he can to salvage his game and another Rampage. Oh my gulay. It's just one-sided game and another
Player
fast-paced game
disconnected.
coming from VP. Ayan na guys. 25 and 12 ang score natin. 25 minutes GG guys. 25 GG. 25 minutes. And another rampage secured on Virtus.Pro. They're just so crisp. They're just so head on. Their drafts, their execution is just on point compared to VP. Like they drafted but they didn't execute. So that's really terrible on their side. But unfortunately, the NP will go to the lower bracket or something. And then VP will be facing the winner of I don't know. But ayan, VP, the first winner of this Group B, a Boston Major Group stage. So chill lang kayo dyan guys. I don't know yet kung ano yung susunod na ikakas natin, but for